tree number 1 is sugar maple. No video of Northeast trees would be complete without including the iconic sugar maple. This is the tree that people are tapping to make maple syrup. Also a great tree for furniture. Lumber, woodworkers like this tree, known as rock maple to woodworkers. The bark, generally you're gonna get nice gray bark with furrows. You can see the furrows are just starting to show up in this one. Furrows are long grooves down the trunk of the tree. Then a mature sugar maple is gonna have platy bark. You can see sugar maple's got alternating leaves. They're lobed and pointed. Next up, we got witch hazel. Witch hazel tends to grow pretty low in a multi-stem form. You can see there's a couple of them here, codominant stems coming up. And the leaves for witch hazel, you got simple alternating leaves. They have this kind of ruffled, round look to them overall. And you can see here, since we're getting toward the fall, late summer, we actually have hazelnuts on it. So that's a pretty good indicator. The buds are kind of this swirly zigzag situation. They kind of look like they're covered in pollen in the wintertime. But there you have it, witch hazel. This is in fact the plant that witch hazel compounds that you'd find in the pharmacy are derived from. Here's a bigger witch hazel. This one's got a ton of leads coming out of it, all pretty much codominant. Really good thing to look for when you're trying to ID witch hazel. Here's a great look at the buds on witch hazel. Really noticeable in the wintertime. And again, we have kind of a multi-stem situation. All right, here we got an iconic Northeast tree. You can see that it's exfoliating. The outermost layer of its dead bark here is kind of flaking away. You could peel it if you wanted to. This is a paper birch. A lot of people will call this a white birch, but white birch is actually two different trees, gray birch and paper birch. Paper birch exfoliates like this, gray birch does not. Here are the leaves of a young paper birch. You can see they're doubly serrated. They have 2 rows of teeth on the margin or the edge of the leaf. Simple leaves, alternating.